Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're back for season 2015. The Bendigo Bank MCDFNL Footy Show joining you once again for our third year now. Can you believe we've been around that long? It's an absolute pleasure to be back on your computer screens for another season. I'm Shaun Kelly. Joining you as always is my sidekick, my right-hand man, even though he is on my left-hand side at the moment, Sam Gowers. Sammy, welcome back, mate.
Thanks, mate. Glad to be back.
How's the off-season been treating you?
Very, very well.
Now, big revelation, of course, at the end of the year last year. You hung up the boots. There'll be no more Natty 2s going around, which is a shame because that was a source of comedic amusement for me just about every week.
You'll have to find someone else to pick up.
Not happening anymore.
Not happening.
Ankle
Rico. The forward pockets of the MCDFNL can sleep easy at night.
Breathe a sigh of relief. They don't have the glove Gowers looking after them in the reserves every week.
Correct.
Let's talk about more pressing things, mate, because the league does start this weekend, of course. Our season opener game taking place this weekend out at Navarre, and what a day this is going to be. The Grasshoppers unfurled their premiership flag against the team that they bested on that one day in September last year, the Carisbrook Footy Club. This is going to be a ripping day.
Should be an absolute cracker, mate. Grand final rematch. Couple of changes to Carisbrook's side, which we'll talk about in a second. Navarre stays pretty much the same. Luke Hendy out of their side, but I'm sure they'll have some depth to cover his absence. Yeah,
we'll just touch on the ins and outs, and obviously you can see the Navarre ins and outs on screen at the moment. The big names there, obviously Luke Hendy going the way of Stall this year. A couple of names there on the ins that we're not familiar with, but we know that Navarre's going to get a lot of from their youth this year. Their under-17s also won the grand final last year, so going to have a really good young core coming through. Blokes like Riley Bibby, blokes like that are going to come through and really strengthen that senior side.
They do have a lot of depth, Navarre. Their reserves as well. I'm sure they'll pluck a couple out of there. Having played against them last year, they were one of the really strong sides. So, I'm sure they'll cover that loss of Luke Hendy, no worries.
Carisbrook more active on the ins and outs fronts this year. Few going out. Obviously, Brandon McRedmond and Tara Neal heading out is a bit of a loss. Collicoat heading to South Mildura as well. But the ins well and truly make up for it. Of course, Timmy McKay coming in as coach this year. He'll put him on the ins list because he'll probably find his way onto the field at some stage. He's been playing in a couple of practice matches this year, and for more reports, kicking sausage rolls as well, which is Timmy's main go, so he's doing that. So may sneak another one of their recruits that they've brought back in, and one of our favourites, of course, Big Nath. He's back. We are so excited about that. Might just push him into a full pocket.
Big Nath might start on the bench even.
Pine, riding the Pine pony. I've been in contact with Nath a fair bit over the summer as well, and fair to say he is looking muscular at the moment. Some early morning sessions that we've had together up at Anytime Fitness in Ballarat have really got his arms looking in a good way. Not sure about the legs. Coming off a year of hamstring injuries, he probably shouldn't have skipped leg day as much as he did, and as a result, his calves look like toothpicks at the moment, but he's going to be a very strong man to our body.
Should be. Adam Hurst as well, massive in for Carisbrook. He'll be another one that'll probably start up forward, maybe a centre-half forward. Huge man, and a massive kick as well. Jackson
Bowen, a big loss for Carisbrook as well, obviously going to Lake Wendouree this year, which obviously, given that he's on the Roosters list, and needed it coming from the Roosters, that they want these players to play Major League Football as much as possible. So Jacko going down to Lake Wendouree, and that will be a loss, but going some way to, I suppose, recoup that. It's hard to replace a Jackson Bowen, given how good a ruckman he is, but some of the ins that they've had kind of do recoup that loss a little bit.
Yeah, like we said, Adam Hurst is a fair size.
He's a big man, that's for sure.
Huge man. Timmy McKay's
they're
not
big.
Small either.
No, Nath likes to think he's big. That's why we call him Big Nath.
He's massive.
He is.
Like you said, Jackson Bowen is massive out for Carisbrook. Huge.
Going to be a big game this weekend, of course. 2:35 p.m. at the Navarre Recreation Reserve. It's just one of those days where you drive through Navarre of a normal weekday and you blink and you miss it, but come Saturday afternoons, there's just absolutely swarming with people, and it's going to be no different this week. I know there's other clubs that are running buses up to Navarre to watch this game this week, and it's going to be a fantastic day of football. How do you see this one panning out?
It's hard to say. I'm not really familiar with Tim McKay. I know he's had a lot of success as a coach at Skipton. Be interesting to see what he does with Carisbrook, how they set up, but it's pretty hard to tip against Navarre. Unbeaten last season, reigning premiers, destroyed Carisbrook in the grand final, really. So yeah, I'm going to go with the Grasshoppers.
I am too, simply because of past form. Round 1 tipping is an absolute mugs game, as anybody will tell you, because a lot of times you're going on past form, you're going on hearsay, you're going on what ifs and everything like that. Look, I actually reckon this is going to be a lot closer than the last meeting between these two. Carisbrook's ins a quality that they've got this year, and that they're all forwards too, so that brings goals back into the game for them. Having said that, Navarre very hard to stop up forward last year as well, and that Carisbrook can just really strengthen that back half a little bit. They'll give them a run, but look, I'm tipping Navarre, but I don't think they'll kick away at all. I think it'll be close all day.
Should be an absolute cracker.
Should be as well. We'll be out there. Before we get to that, though, of course, Friday night this week at the Maryborough Highland Society, launching of the 2015 season. Going to be a great night, and the big man, he's keen. Brian Lake, of course, Hawthorn Brownlow medalist, Norm Smith medalist as well. I gave you Brownlow there, Brian. 2-time premiership player, and of course, former Bulldog backman as well. We loved back when he was Brian Harris. Since he turned into Lake, he kind of just got a bit slippery and transferred sides and won flags and everything. But fantastic speaker, fantastic bloke to have a listen to. So going to be really good to have him come along and entertain the faithful on Friday night.
Yeah, a bit of a different sort of cat, Brian.
Just a little left to centre.
It should be an interesting night. Looking forward to it.
And I spoke to him on the phone yesterday. He is absolutely jumping at the bit for this one. He's looking forward to getting out and meeting everybody in the MCDFNL and really entertaining everybody on Friday night. That's it for us for this week, mate. Very short and sharp week this week. Just the one game to focus on.
Started the season well.
Have it indeed. We'll be back next week looking at round 1 proper in the Bendigo Bank Maryborough Castlemaine District Football and Netball League. We'll see you then.